Another heroic man, a lifetime achievement. I mentioned John O'Connor earlier. I used to say about Cardinal O'Connor, he was chief of chaplains in the United States military. And my brother, who was a decorated Vietnam War veteran, met him over in Vietnam. And one of our neighbors got the last rites by John O'Connor as well. But he was a hero, he was a patriot, and he was a faithful Catholic and wonderful, wonderful man. Following in the tradition of Cardinal John O'Connor about faith and patriotism and loyalty, those are the words that describe John O'Connor from New York by way of Philadelphia. But they also perfectly describe the man I'm going to introduce for the Lifetime Achievement for his devotion and his commitment to the veterans, people who served our nation so honorably over the many years. And this is a very, very special man, and we do ourselves an honor by honoring him because he represents the values of America. He represents the best of all of us. I am happy to present the Lifetime Achievement Award to a man who has served his country, served not only in the military, but as United States Ambassador to the Holy See. And although he's of a different party than I am, he is a special, loyal man and devoted man. Let me introduce on your behalf a friend of America, a friend of the Catholic faith, Ambassador Jim Nicholson for the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Good evening, and I want to first thank my old buddy, Ambassador Ray Flynn. He did mention that we are of different parties. Ray and I have been friends for, I think now, 16 years. For 4 years, I was chairman of the Republican National Committee, and it all led up to us, the Republicans, getting a nominee to run for president in 2000, and that was then Texas Governor George W. Bush. And a guy called me from Massachusetts and said, life is so important to me that I am going to support your candidate. And this was a distinguished Democrat, former mayor of Boston, former ambassador to the Holy See, a guy who had absolutely nothing to gain from this in his party, the Democrat Party, only to lose. But because of his convictions and his faith and the importance to him of life and his animus to abortion and the destruction of life, he supported our candidate. He campaigned for him, and he did that at great peril, really, great disadvantage to himself and his own party, in which he was a very distinguished member. So the real hero to me up on this podium right now is Ray Flynn, believe me. And we won, as you may have noticed, and it was in no small measure to his help. Again, my greetings to all of you, especially to my friend of, I think now 14 years, Archbishop Vincenzo Paglia, from whom you just heard, and who was introduced by Ray Flynn as a priest, and I couldn't endorse that more heartily. I want to thank Ambassador Bisognero for his hospitality. He was here earlier. We had a chance for a short visit, and it was wonderful of him to make this embassy available for this important occasion. I want to salute my fellow honorees here tonight. They're a group of wonderful people doing good things. And I also want to salute all the members of the clergy and the diplomats and the royalty that we have here with us, and the knights. It's a wonderful gathering of dedicated people. And I especially want to thank Christina Cox for her leadership, her dedication, her determination to make the National Museum of Catholic Art. She is not to be denied, and she will make the National Museum of Catholic Art and Library a reality and something in which we will all have had a hand and be proud of. My thanks also tonight to all of you benefactors for coming here to support this endeavor, which Christina calls a museum built by angels. So I have a question. Does that mean that those of us who help in some measure or not are angels? I certainly hope so. I appreciate very much this recognition, and before I end, though, I want to say another word or two about my old friend Archbishop Paglia. I just visited him in Rome a couple of weeks ago, and as has been said, he has an enormously big mission on his hands at this time. He is responsible for planning the Pope's trip here to the United States and to Philadelphia. And this is because he is the president of the Pontifical Council for the Family. And the Pope is coming to join the Fourth World Meeting of Families, which will be in Philadelphia in September. And this council and this world meeting are to promote the Church's emphasis on the family and the procreation of families through strong marriages. So I know that he needs your support, and I'm sure he'd probably appreciate your prayers as well. Again, it's great to be with you. My wife, Suzanne, is an artist, and through her, I have learned the importance of art to our being able to better understand our own history, our own culture, and our faith. Christina is to be congratulated for her tireless work in promoting the National Catholic Art and Library, as is Tim Barton and the entire Board of Trustees. And all of you here tonight are contributing to that by your presence. So thank you all, you angels. Suzanne and I are honored to be part of this endeavor. God bless you. Thank you.